I just want you to cook, clean, and shut up. No.
I'm convinced Pearl's audience is either delusional men, teenagers, or men who have never been married. Because how did we let her get away with this, like telling this lie? This is the average income in the U.S. Most people make $75,000 or less. Or less. But when I looked at the website, the average person makes $50,000 a year. That's why that number is so high, right? If you go to justice.gov, you would see how much it would take to raise a family off one income. And it's well above how much the average person makes. So no, people, women can't just sit back, cook, clean, and shut up. She has to work, birth your children, and pay significant bills. This is why now I'm starting to believe when they say that her fans like hypothetical situations, because now I see what they're talking about. You genuinely believe that women don't want to just sit home, cook, clean, and shut up? It's some women who don't, but it's a lot of women who do. We don't like working as much as you think we do. Trust me.
Many decades, modeling was one of the very few ways that a woman could make a lot of money.
I am so happy somebody tagged me into this because I was looking for this video so you can understand what I'm talking about when I said back then men used to find women who were minors more attractive than women in their 20s. And you can see it kind of repeating itself now. They used to have curvy models like Marilyn Monroe, the other girl, who were in their 20s, but men would really go out and pay to have this girl who was like 14 on the cover. They did not want older women, a large percentage of men. They had a lot of adult models back then, but what was in high demand were minors and children. They used to think they had better bodies, they looked better, and were prettier. So this is why when people say, oh, we want 18-year-olds, we want 19-year-olds, you want to go lower. We have seen this show before. Women actually fought against that. They had minors on Playboy magazine who sold out faster than women in their 20s. The media was ran by men, and you know how the media works. They're going to put on the cover what's in high demand and what sells more. And people, aka men, thought that minors were more attractive. This is not misandry. This is not made up. It's a whole documentary right there. This is just reality. Grown men thought minors were better than 20-year-olds. And don't we see that coming around again? Why do you think in the corn industry they grab 18-year-olds? You don't think if they could go lower, they could? History repeats itself. You got to understand the history behind a lot of things and where things come from.